That's hilarious. That's hilarious. There we go. Gotta get the old sun from shining into the door light here. So, welcome to episode 6, guys. Next week we will have our 1 hour holiday special. And I'd like to say this right away. All music that you'll be hearing on this show is I do not own the rights to. I'm merely using it as background music. And we got our first random song. We got Don't Stand So Close to Me by the Police. Last time we were talking about a poll that I had put out there that no one wanted to answer. But that's okay because, I'm going to keep doing this until I either get sick of doing it or until, until I don't want to do it no more. Whatever comes first. So, my little evil plan here didn't work. No one's following me. I have no followers. And that's okay. Like I said, I wanted to try to do this for fun and try to just get my voice out there and see if maybe people would be interested in hearing it. You're my audience. So, my poll had consisted of 4 choices for you all to decide. If the world was going to end, which would you like to see happen? And I may put a new poll up. We've got something coming next week. It's called The Gift, or What I Believe In. I believe in the gift. There are a lot of us out there who think we have these psychic talents and stuff like that, and that'll be next week's episode. This episode is all about contemplating the aftermath of the apocalypse. Well, if it's a zombie apocalypse, you don't want to stand so close to me. Well, I've been thinking about this, guys, and I'm really trying to contemplate. I'm the only one who voted, so apparently, according to me, it's all hail J.A.W. Where's my little festival? Lucifer! I'm calling the devil. Lucifer, Lord of Darkness, where are you? Lucifer? He's not going to come to the show today, I guess. Our little mascot, Lucifer, likes to show up whenever he wants to show up. Oh, there he is. Lucy! Lucy! Come say hi to the audience. I guess not. He's being camera shy today. So, what do you guys think about that? The world has now ended, and we have to ask ourselves, now what do we do? Zombie apocalypse. Well, everyone's seen Walking Dead or some other series of zombie apocalypse happening. Some movie out there has contemplated what we would do. Why does it that no movie out there has the evil people winning? Like, the good guys just couldn't do anything about it, and, or they always cut out to make you think, what could possibly happen after that? I just want just once, for there to be a movie where the zombie apocalypse happens, everyone goes through all of this stuff, and then, guess what? The zombies win. It's like World of Zombies. What happens when the world is completely zombied? I mean, really? There's no more active brains to eat. We would all just die, eventually. We're all just going to stumble around, or depending on the kind of zombie we are, And, maybe I should talk about things that interest me a little bit more than these end of the world topics, But it's supposed to be, a thought-provoking episode to let us all know what we should or shouldn't do, So I just kind of wonder, is there anybody out there who wants to know more about the world, or have their own thoughts and feelings on what the world may do, or what we may end up wanting to do. Got some ads playing right now, so this podcast is brought to you by Spotify. Although I don't have any right to say that, but I'm using their platform to play my background music. And if you want to see my J.A.W playlist, or give it another thing, right now I've got the End of the World playlist playing by one of the people I follow, who is named Dave. And if you go to my channel, you can probably see my playlist. So, Time is Ticking Out by the Cranberries. Ooh, a different Cranberries song that isn't zombie. That would have been hilarious. So, it's kind of one of those, yeah, it's just one of those moments where we have to kind of contemplate the world that we're living in right now, and kind of have the mythical end of the world scenario happening as we speak. Um, the climate's changing rapidly, or some people would say, no, there's no climate change. Well, if you look outside of your window and you live in any kind of place that has weather, you can see what the weather is doing. And I've always taken my cues from Mother Nature. Now, I'm a Wiccan, so I believe in the Mother. I believe in the forces of nature, the forces of the world. The world finally going, nope, don't want you on here no more. And that's what this series all started out to be. It was my contemplating thought of what would I think of that experience that I've been through my life. What drives me? What motivates me? What makes me last to the next level? Where do I want to go from here? What would I do, basically? So let's just walk through. I walked through what my evil plan was last week. You all know my evil plan, so you don't stop me. So I guess it's time to continue the evil journey. I'm still working on my J.A.W playbook here, and as I will show you here, a couple of things. I've got numbers and lists for people to sign for their innocent souls. I've got to find 666 innocent souls to sign my book. I've got to get 666 corrupted souls to pledge their allegiance to me. And then I've got to write 3 spells that awaken the spear of death, so that I can become the infernal demon god J.A.W Athrith Flockfire. So far, I can't make it past my front door and say, okay, where am I going to go from here? Like I said, it started out as a dream, and I said, I've often contemplated the struggle between good and evil, and I've often thought to myself, which part of me would win out in the end? Well, I guess it turned out that I decided that the world was worth saving. This is my little jaunt to kind of say, hey, you know what? What if I'd gone the other way? What if I been the hero half of my life? What if I went the other way? The villain. But so far, I guess my evil bones in my body start kicking out. I guess when the spell's completed and everything's done there, we'll be good to go, right? I met with you by modern English. That's good for the nuclear option here. What if we just decide, you pesky people over in that country, we don't like you anymore. Boom! And what happens if the nuclear war happens? That's a tiny bit more survivable depending on how you look at it. If you're one of these doomsday preppers, you've probably already planned for every end of the world scenario that has ever existed. I actually thought that would be my attitude. The end of the world people out there. And every one of these End of the world scenarios. There's that some guy out there who tells you the end is coming, the end is coming, and no one listens, right? Well, we've had a couple false starts and a couple of things that don't exactly want to go the way that we want them to go, so you never know, right? Like I said, cigarettes and coffee. My two vices. Well, there's one more vice. Hopefully, the world as we know it won't change so much that I won't get to enjoy my life. But you, the audience, you know, I'm sick of this reality TV show that I call life. Sometimes I wonder what the world would be like without the good man standing here before you, or the bad man standing before you. And what would the world be like after that? Not much different, because I guess I don't pull that much weight in the universe. And so, except for the friends and family that I love dearly, who love me dearly, will probably miss me very much. Now, I'm talking about just natural death here, not taking my own life or anything like that. And even the end of the world scenario where I become the monster and go out there, I'd have to lose a lot of different things for that scenario to happen. I'd have to lose everything I love, all the people I love. Society as a whole would have already been kind of tipping towards the scale of self-destruction anyway, and then there'd have to be people out there who would think, this guy has a good idea. Well, who? You got cat scratch fever, Doctor My Eyes. We're gonna go to the J.A.W. playlist here for a second. We're switching playlists. Because I should be listening to the shows there, so that I gotta listen to a quick video in order to play the music, because I don't want to pay for the premium thing where music just plays whenever I want to. And I can pick the playlist I want to play. So whether or not you guys can hear this music or not, I don't know. Could have been by Tiffany. This was the first song I ever fell in love with. There was a dream that I had about a woman who I fall in love with, and I thought it a couple times in my life that maybe, just maybe, my one true love was out there. Turns out I did find my one true love. It was took me a lot longer, and wasn't exactly the person I pictured in my head at the time of when I had the dream. But there were so many different similarities and so many things that pointed out to this person who I fell in love with. Her name is Beth, and I love her very much. Or as they call the demon, the dragon queen. Goddess. She's a goddess. But this song was what could have been in the future, and that's kind of what this episode is talking about. Now what? I've had so many dreams and visions and things. I'm, like I said, mildly psychic. I don't think I'm the greatest psychic. I can't start at 1-800 line. You can't call me for advice every day. I'm one of these people who have to kind of be in your presence to kind of see what's going on. I talk very. I have a way of communicating with spirit that I use the energy of other people, and I return my own energy so that they can come back, and their guides and their gods and the people who are looking out for them can kind of walk me through what I'm seeing in their hands a lot of times. And I do palmistry, and I do a lot of the empathic touch something. I do a lot of psychometry, but I do it with people rather than things. I read people very well. Maybe that's all I'm really good at. Is I'm good at seeing patterns, and I'm good at seeing into people. Just because I have that kind of mind who can figure that stuff out. Or maybe I'm really psychic. You know, so I had a lot of this dream or this plan that had played out in front of me, and the weird thing about it is the self-fulfilling prophecy stuff. I think is completely true because in a way I kind of self-fulfilled the prophecy that I made to myself. I had a dream about a man who came back to show me what the future was going to be. Myself basically came back to when I was 8 years old and explained what the future was going to hold for me. He tried to give me some pointers along the way of key moments in my life that would develop that I would be able to see and be able to view, and know when I'm on the right track. I had a lot of key moments. I would find a woman with long hair, all the attributes, physical attributes my wife has. Um, she didn't have all of those attributes, but she had enough of them to go. She said a weird, crazy thing to me about Dan Henley, End of Innocence here. They didn't like the song the last time I played this, so we're going to skip that one. Love Hurts. I had my heart broken a lot before that happened. And, I guess that's kind of where I'm going with this whole series is that we don't often think about what is to come, or we think way too much about what's to come. Sometimes the reality of what comes isn't exactly the way you planned it to be, or didn't happen exactly the way it was supposed to happen. There were a lot of different events in my life where I could have taken those as signs to become someone different. I thought I found a woman who loved me, or actually I fell in love with her, she didn't love me back. Before I met my current oh, love interest, who's my wife now, who I love. And this woman was a very close dear friend of mine. And there are a lot of things I regret about the end of our friendship, and she's become um, living her own life and living her own destiny now. I'm not a part of her life anymore. And that's okay. She follows a different path than me, and I accept that and hope that she's doing well. You know, but if that didn't happen, I would have found out my wife to be was actually way cooler and lovely, and I can't imagine my life without her. When she just decides to pass in this world, or when I decide to pass in the world, neither one of our lives are going to be the same anymore. Our world is literally going to end. For one of us. If we die at the same time, which is a far too lofty goal, but maybe we'll get really old one day. We'll look at each other and go, "Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go." But I guess it's kind of like where I'm wondering about the future and what the future may hold coming up here soon. Hopefully 2021 won't be as harsh on us as 2020. But I really want to say thank you to 2020 because we're nearing the end, because I think it's made us really realize what's really important in this world. Family, friends, giving, showing our support for the people who protect us, showing our support for the people who go out of their way to make our lives a lot easier, challenging those people when they make mistakes or do things that we don't agree with. There's a lot of people out there who are telling current administrations time to bow your head gracefully and walk away from the arena. And some of them are saying, "Oh, don't do that. We don't want you to do that." But the end is coming. For that, the Trump administration is going to end, unless they come up with some crazy complete numbers that change everything. You actually have to say, there was actually all of this stuff going on. Well, I guess we really need to reevaluate how we vote now, because in the next 4 years we should make it as waterproof as voter fraud-proof as possible. How can we do that? Can't do it on a computer because that can be hacked. Can't do it through the mail because that can be switched out. Can't do it, going in person and voting seems to be the only way to be able to really mix it. And then you have to go back to only slowly, the results wouldn't happen overnight. We'd have to do a lot of double counting, recounting, or we have to, find out what would be going on now. So talking about my old friend, I think about this song a lot when I hear it. When the Children Cry by White Lion was one of her favorite songs. I don't want to say her name because, she deserves to go live a good life. She doesn't deserve to be put out there for the world to hear about and all that stuff. I'm respectful of people. I try to be at least. But this is a good song to kind of talk about what's going on in my life. So, those dreams, these dreams that I do have, I will say that the one that I've had 3 psychic events that actually came true in my life that I had actual dreams about that I tried to warn someone about, but no one listened. 9/11 was one of them. I had dreams about that happening for a week before it happened. I tried calling people. I said something's going to happen in New York City soon. You guys need to watch New York City. Everyone thought I was a crackpot and decision, and then when September 11th came along and it happened, I was like, yep, I told them. And then the last one was coronavirus. I saw something coming for us. I thought it was the White House blowing up, but it turned out to be the coronavirus instead, because all I would see is this weird white blob on the White House with red dots on it. Well, that's the coronavirus, but I didn't know that's what it was at the time. And that's more of the current, what's going on. Let's kind of pick somewhere in the middle there. What was that last one? Well, I guess me and my wife was probably the one in the middle. I knew I would meet my one true love someday. I knew it would happen. I just didn't know when and where it would happen. And the most unlikely of places, happened at work. Well, during one of her breaks, she came into the store. She'd been stalking me for a couple months there. I guess I didn't really remember it. And she gives me shit about that all the time, that I didn't honestly know. That she was coming in there flirting with me for months before I realized she was flirting with me for months. She said to me, "Ah, come on, no." There you go. I accomplished a goal today. I put the camera stuff back on better. Um, let me back up here just a little bit. 2005, I had a moment. I was working at a Citgo gas station that's no longer there anymore in Brooklyn Center, Minnesota. And I fell by a tree and said to myself that something was wrong with my one true love. I really felt like she was dying. Deep in my heart, I felt like she was dying. The person I was supposed to meet was dying. Turns out, my wife at the current time was actually just had, or was in a coma at that time. And I was actually singing out to her soul. She attempted suicide before she met me, and it failed. I sang out to her near a tree by the Citgo that I worked at. And I called out to her to sing to her that the world, I knew, I sang a song to her saying, "You'll always be my one true love, you'll always be my only one." son to her, and I sang that with all of my heart. A couple months down the road, in winter, Beth came into the store, and she'd been coming in, I guess, since a little bit after that event, and had been flirting with me. I just didn't notice her until she came in and said the words, "God, it's cold outside. I think I froze my nipples off." Now, that's not the exact phrasing. I know I'm getting that wrong. She'll give me shit about that later, but okay, whatever. I'm along those lines, right? And I went, "Nope, still there," you know. And that's how our conversation started. I did promise reading, so I gave her my promise card. The next week, we had I gave her a palm reading, and I blew her out of the water. She thought, this guy is interesting. So we started dating, blah, 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 blah. You know, but it was that self-fulfilling prophecy that kind of came into play where I knew that event was going to happen. I just didn't know every single part of the event that was going on there. I don't know who this person is. I don't know why I keep getting a message from her. I don't really know who you are. So, got switch account. I got a message on my J.A.W account. I switched over real quick to see what they're. Continue. J.A.W from J.A.W. Some other woman who wants to corrupt my evil soul and take me away from my one true love. Hey, Lucifer. That's Lucifer. You can say how many aliens. Here. Say how many aliens. That's Lord Lucifer. He's looking out the window. I just delete that when I see that. Hey, Lucifer, Lord of the Kittens. Sit here with me for 5 minutes. Let's say hi to the audience. Okay. So, you know, next week's video will be cut into 2 parts, guys. We'll be releasing both of the videos on the same day. I'll do a part 1 and a part 2, but I'll be doing it the same day. So I'll be going from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. So my video won't post until somewhere in the 12 o'clock hour. You'll notice that my videos will post during that day. And I gotta kind of put I start doing these beforehand so I can post these out. But I kind of want to keep the time difference so people are going to tune in live. So this is the live broadcast. The rebroadcast will be done, you know, somewhere down the line. But we're going to be talking about what I believe in, the gift. You know, what we do in our lives. What do I believe in? What is the gift of my life? You know. So I kind of invite you guys to come join me next week, where we will, you know, find out what that means to all of us, you know. So, you know, I would really like to see some more people come in and see this video live on my live show. Maybe I need to go back to the original channel I had set up and try doing a couple videos from there with people who were following me and stuff like that. But, so don't forget, guys, I'm still holding my painting contest. If you guys want to enter that, I might be doing that a different way. I might having people sign up on my Twitter page, you know, the 666 follower or something like that. So if you go to J.A.W at Twitter, and you can see that as well. And I guess that's it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the show. Hope you heard me talk about some things that were kind of interesting stuff. I guess I'm just going to kind of talk to you guys. Like, you know, you're the audience out there watching me, and